High school teacher gets dragged by her neck down the hall. But it's not one of the students. Uncle Scruffy Show. Let's get it in.
Woo! Once again, it's the Uncle Scruffy Show. Welcome to the Uncle Scruffy Show. All right, check this out. Real quick. And I always say that real quick, and then I end up talking forever. But check this out. Imagine you're in a school, and there's a fight that breaks out, and all of a sudden you get grabbed from behind and dragged down the hall and dragged into an office. Okay? Now, you might think I'm talking about an unruly kid. No. This is what's been going on, and this happened to a teacher.
Is accused of grabbing a teacher's neck as that teacher tried to break up a fight. It happened at Eagles Landing High School in Henry County.
And as I'm trying to stop the fight before it starts, the girl hits the other girl, and then that's when the crowd started, and we started pushing down the hall. And once we pushed down the hall, I got trampled from left to right of the hall, and then now I'm back into the middle of the fight. As I'm back in the middle of the fight, the SRO just grabs me by the neck. She dragged me all the way, ran me from the middle of the hall to her.
Who was trying to break up a fight. Here, let me check this out. A school resource officer is accused of grabbing a teacher's neck as she tried to break up a fight. The fight happened inside Eagles Landing High School in Henry County. Nina King is a substitute teacher at the school. The 22-year-old says she tried to talk the students out of fighting but backed away as the students came to blows. The video shows an officer putting around the neck of this teacher.
Is accused of grabbing a teacher's neck as that teacher tried to break up a fight. Is accused of grabbing a teacher's neck as that teacher tried to break up a fight. A teacher's neck. A teacher's neck.
Not the kids that are fighting, but the neck of the teacher trying to break it up. Once we pushed down the hall, I got trampled from the left to the right of the hall, and now I'm back in the middle of the fight. As I was back in the middle of the fight, the SRO, I'm assuming that's the officer in the school, just grabs me by the neck, and the fight is still continuing to go on. She dragged me all the way from the middle of the hall towards her office. This is what King said. Once in the SRO's office, King said the officer offered aid at first, but had no explanation of why you grabbed her. She asked me, do I need EMS? I need the nurse, and I do need some water. I need you to leave because you just dragged me. She stepped out, then came back. I was trying to save you from holding back. No, you know what I think happened? You know what I really think happened? I think the officer realized these kids are getting bigger and she was outmatched, so therefore, she grabbed the easiest one to make it look like they were doing something. But listen, I'm not going to get all ridiculous or whatever, and I'm not going to say what the officer was thinking, what the intent was. But you're telling me, even though she's a substitute, you couldn't tell the difference? The teacher, the kids fighting, you grab the person trying to break it up. Isn't that usually what happens? That's why I tell my kids, don't break shit up, let it go. Because you're going to be the one that gets in trouble, or you're going to be the one that gets hurt. What you think? Leave your questions, comments, follow, subscriptions, whatever you want to do. Leave your opinion. How do you feel about this teacher getting dragged? Should the resource officer done their due diligence? And let's put it this way. If the teacher's a substitute and you're a permanent employee of that school, You're telling me that you didn't notice that this teacher seemed out of place, but you didn't know the kids that were fighting? I don't know. Usually resource officers usually get to know you at least by face. They usually get to know you before the principals and the administration. So, I don't buy it. But tell me what you think. This is Uncle Scruffy getting it on scruffstuff.com. Got it. Pick up your Uncle Scruffy t-shirt. 1.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't my man Yada, if it ain't my man Flame, if it ain't my man Strong, if it ain't me, it just ain't.
Yasul, Bomb T, put it down.
All forsaken souls, believe stronger than Koresh's hold. So come get the best flow on the chrome dome like Destro, and let no man dare try or try to divide what I pieced together and made mine. Make your perfect dime rhyme seem like .9.